You get it. Well, no, I'll hand it to them. It says,
Give me your phone.
presented with sincere gratitude to the NBXA National Barometrics Association in honor of your pioneering spirit and groundbreaking vision for being the first to. Yo, let me explain something to y'all. I have a learning disorder. I'm dyslexic, so if it takes me a minute to read, that's why.
One word at a time.
For being the first to champion freestyle calisthenics competitions, sparking a revolution that has inspired athletes and enthusiasts worldwide. You have paved the way by setting new standards and redefining excellence in calisthenics.
Let's go with deep
with
respect. We
acknowledge your contribution to NBXA.
Shout out to Matrix. Let's go.
Shout out to Rebel.
Let's go.
Shout out to Sabaz. Rest in peace.
Hold on. Let's go.
Shout out to Moms.
Nah, come here. Let's go. Come here.
Oh, they just in time. They just in time. Just in time. Yo, hold on.
Let's go. That's it.
Yes, sir.
This is glorious. Yo, Spider, stop playing, man. Let's go. Come over here, man. Always. Let's go.
This is glorious, man. I got you.
My boy. Yo, now that they're here, bro. Yo, like I said, we had to honor y'all. We have to show y'all respect for being the originators, man.
Hold up. Matrix. Go right there.
We hope y'all receive this. Get in there. We hope y'all receive this with the respect and honor that is meant to have. Because again, we got to make sure that everybody remembers y'all forever and ever. Because it wasn't for y'all. If it wasn't for the Bronx, 50 years of hip hop, never lied. If it wasn't for the Bronx, this freestyle wouldn't have never gone on.
Let's go.
NBXA. Give it up.
Let's go.
Please.
I thank everybody for coming out here today. I really appreciate it. This is a big honor to me. This is nothing small. I don't take nothing anybody gives me or recognize us for, no matter how many years we've been in the game.
Let's go.
No matter how long we've been doing this, we always give respect to anybody that's willing to honor the people who paved the way. I don't care if it's me, I don't care if it's Red, I don't care if it's Q, Dev Mike, Keith, Your Soul. If anybody Rebel, Powerhouse, if anybody recognize any of the people who paved the way for him, he in the back, but he know. Anybody that paved the way and helped make this thing happen for all these people across the world, I really appreciate them honoring us and respecting at what we did and keeping the tradition going and keeping the tradition running. The only thing, you know I gotta talk. The only thing that I'm saying now is that we gotta make sure that we identify what we're doing and people recognize us and know us by the name of the sport that we're doing. Because I looked at a post the other day on YouTube and the guy called what we did playground calisthenics. They put playground in front of what we do.
Disrespectful.
You understand what we saying? This is what they call it. He said these are the different styles of calisthenics. He said you have static, whole calisthenics, you have military calisthenics, and when he got to what we did, they had Hannibal up there, right? They always use Hannibal. I love him. Shout out to Hannibal. But they always use him. And then they put playground calisthenics.
Disrespectful.
You know, and I had to put in the comment that these people take their profession very seriously. It's an insult to put playground before their profession. You understand? So this is why it's important that we identify what we're doing. When we came out with the sport, they were doing the tricks. the thing that we didn't leave out that today's youth that is leaving out is the workout, the exercise. They doing all these tricks. They spinning, they flipping, they catching the ball with one hand, but they ain't doing no pull-ups in there. What happened to the pull-ups? What happened to the weight? Yeah, that was the difference between the NBXA and what they did now. The NBXA is the National Barmetrics Extreme Association. And what barmetrics is a form of calisthenics, gymnastics, and isometrics. Using the bar with the metric system, which is the number of reps and the number of different exercises.
Let's go.
With the tricks is what make barmetrics. That's what we do. It's called barmetrics. That's what we do. We combine the exercise with the tricks, because you can do all that flipping and tricking, but if you can't do a pull-up, what's the sense? Come on. This is why you saw a lot of people who was wonderful with tricks on the ball, but they didn't win. And people was like, yo, why they never won back then? Because they left out the exercise. You gotta get points for that. You gotta add the workout. If you on the floor doing tricks, doing all the different movements on the push-ups, at some point you gotta stop and do some push-ups. And then you doing all the dips and flipping and holding yourself in the air. At some point you gotta do a dip. That's what made us different. To show them not only that we can just do tricks, but we can do tricks and still exercise. Walk that talk. You understand? We kept the exercise. And that's what made the sport great. That's what made the sport different. Oh, these guys ain't just doing tricks and stuff on the ball. They exercising too. When we did muscle ups and jumped over the ball and spent around 3 times, we stopped somewhere and we did some pull-ups. We stopped somewhere and we did some muscle ups. We consistent. So keep the workout in the sport. Don't take the workout out. That's what made us different. That's what made the sport what it is. Don't just keep doing a bunch of tricks. That's what them boys over there in Russia started doing. Everybody started copying them. But where it started from is barmetrics. Remember, when they ask y'all what y'all do, say we do barmetrics. We do a form of gymnastics, calisthenics, isometrics with the tricks. We combine all 3. So you ask me what I do calisthenics, yeah, I do that. I do the tricks too. I do the isometrics. I do barmetrics. It's all together. It's one form. So now you have calisthenics, you have gymnastics, and you have barmetrics. You have the barmetrics athletes. So all the barmetric athletes in the world, y'all stand up. We're going to brand it. We're going to make sure they recognize us for what we do. Stop calling us playground calisthenics. Stop calling us street workout. We not a street workout. You want to do that? Everything we do ain't street. You know, there's some black people that live in the suburbs that like what we do. You know what I'm saying? And then they want to do it. They want to come, they want to be a part of it. We're going to say, no, you can't be a part of it because you ain't from the street. No, come on. There's people in the suburbs. There's people from all genres of life that want to do this. So we ain't going to relegate this to the street. You understand? There's people, all different cultures, all different ethnicities that love what we do, and we want to keep this going. We want to keep it consistent. Of course, we got more things coming for the future. We ain't stopped yet. You know what I mean? A lot of people talk about it like we did. We ain't going yet. The movie ain't done. A lot of people told me I need to do the history, and I told us our history ain't done yet. We ain't dead. The Red's still standing here. Q's still here. You know what I mean? So when y'all see the NBXA come out, because all the legends, anybody who's ever been anybody, had to cross the path for the NBXA. Anybody that y'all name them. Name them. Q, name them.
Calisthenic King.
Red, name him. Calisthenic King. Powerhouse. Soul. Rebel, name them. Name them. Beast Mode, name them. Gator, name them. Anyone you name, you have to cross the threshold of the NBXA to become a legend. There's no other game that produced more legends. More people that are respected, more people that are looked up to than the NBXA. So we want to keep that going. This is where the stars are born and the dreams are made for calisthenics, for barmetrics, for all those people who love the sport of it. Because when we came out and did this, I wanted to prove to the world we're not just some guys that's just on the ball. that's just working out. We more than that. We're athletes and we want to be respected for athletes. But we do need to be respected. I don't want to hold up the game. I know I'm long-winded. I love y'all. I love all of y'all.
Let's go.
All the teams out here. Respect to everybody. Anybody who's ever did it. Everybody in the beginning and the end. Now let's keep it going. NBXA, come out to play. Yeah. We all we got.